Working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy.
Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. We're doing more Tom Macdonald review or reaction, whatever you want to call it. This guy is something else. Today we're checking out Fake Woke. I'm guessing it's gonna go in. It's gonna go in. I've got my pen here and I've got my notepad because this guy goes so quick and I don't want to miss any beat, any lyrics. Let's go.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by a...
God, where do I start? Where do I start? Oh my God. Hey, you guys are in for a treat today. What? Let's start with cancel culture. The fact that you can't say anything. Yeah? This is not meaning, if you're racist, you're free to be racist, whatever. It simply means understanding people. People don't mean to, be rude, or, be racist or whatever. People are born in different generations. What was good for them, what was okay, might not be okay for us. But it's about us men in the middle ground. Understanding why they do what they do, why they say what they say. It's why today it's so crazy, man. You see people losing their jobs over nothing. Really. I try my best not to go in deep into this, but this guy's saying it. I like the fact that Tom Macdonald is not scared. I love that. Let's go.
Association, all our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free rapists. White, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Hate your neighbor because they wear masks. Do you know, it pisses me off when I see people judging people for being themselves. For just being themselves. Do you know what I mean? It's like the Black Lives Matter movement. Do you know how many people that I saw on my timeline that I know deep down they didn't care. They didn't care about Black Lives Matter or whatever. But the fact that everyone was talking about it, they changed their picture to, everyone changed the picture to black screen, or what was it? I can't remember. I didn't post anything for Black Lives Matter because I knew that people were going to move on. People didn't care. People were just making money off it. You see a lot of companies saying they support Black lives. Why is it now you support Black lives? Why? What about 2010, 5 years ago, 2 months, 1 month prior to George Floyd getting killed? Why didn't you support Black lives prior to then? Why is it now? Is it because it's cool to support Black lives? That's why if any of my mates, any of my white mates didn't post anything about saying Black lives matter, that's cool with me. That doesn't mean they don't care. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, half the people that said Black lives matter, they've definitely done loads of racist stuff. They're doing it out of guilt. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. And this guy's saying it. I'd rather you just be true to yourself. Don't fake anything. If I don't know something, I'll keep my mouth shut. Hope you guys get what I'm saying. But I like this guy. It brings out this rage in me. It's beautiful. I don't know. Let's go.
Music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same.
He said it. Is it hate speech or is it the speech that you ate? Oh God. And he said, do you know what? He said Black Lives Matter is the stupidest thing. It's not, I wouldn't say it's right or it's wrong. Because all this movement start off, looking good and everything. And then it just flips. People start making money off it. Do you know how many charities were set up for Black Lives Matter? No one talks about it. They made millions. And they weren't helping what people were meant to be helping. Millions, mate. Millions. It's just people like this, Tom Macdonald is just, you don't see people like this again. You don't. People are scared. All people care is about what's gonna make him money. This is not gonna make him money. Him saying this, the woke. I'm sure when this song first came out, people must have gone crazy. I'm sure about that. And fair play to him, standing his ground, saying what he want to say. I'd rather him say that, Black Lives Matter is stupid. That is the stupidest thing they ever heard. That's honest. That's honest. Now let's go. Why do you think so? I hope he explains why. I know he will. Let's go back and hear that.
Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to
order food or call the cops who reaches you first. Okay, when it comes to the police, I feel like, because I'm lucky enough in my life, I've had a run-in with the police. So my experience obviously is different to a lot of people. So I don't know what other people have gone through. But this feeling of hating the police, the police is bad for you, I don't believe in it. I do not believe in it. Whenever I see any policeman or policewoman, I don't get scared because, I haven't done anything wrong. And I'm sure in America, there's probably about less than 5% or 10%. I could be wrong here. Probably less than 5 or 10% is probably, the bad egg, in their police department or whatever. But then we tend to treat everyone the exact same. If I was a policeman now and people see me and they just assume that I'm going to do something bad to then I'll be like, you know what? I don't care then. If that's what you can assume then, let's have it. I'm sure they do, most of them, they don't want to do, what some of them are doing. They don't want to kill us or whatever. But we just need to start understanding that, don't preach hate every single time. Do you know what I mean? Try to understand everyone, because you never know who you're going to meet. Just because you are angry, don't push your anger on someone else. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I live my life, you know what I mean? Look, no matter how bad my day is, I don't let someone else have a bad day. Because they might be having the best day of their life. But because I had that little hate in my heart, that just changed the way they see other people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I try to be a role model, to everyone I see. I don't know. I try to be the best version of myself. Not sure about you guys, but yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think.
Make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying, fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to
I've said a few times now. This is my fifth reaction to Tom Macdonald. Legend. He's a legend already. Literally. He's saying a lot of things that people are scared. I'm scared to talk about this. I'm scared. Not obviously not physically, but it's just that people portray you in a different way once you say some certain things. I'm sure there's a lot of people that we look up to that once they say one thing that we might not agree with, that the society doesn't agree with, they get cancelled. And it's so silly. It's so silly. We have to start understanding people grew up in different eras. So what was cool for them growing up might not be cool for other people. You see a lot of grandparents, saying things that they don't know it's racist or it's ignorant, but it's all about teaching them, not just judging them, recording everyone. Oh my God, being racist, cancel that. That's not the way we're gonna fix things. Let's just stay together. At the end of the day, I keep saying it. It's one human race, whether you like it or not. We all bleed red. Yeah. But yeah, that was beautiful. More Tom Macdonald, please. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm so sorry for talking for so long, but like I said, this guy makes me talk. It brings out something inside me that I really enjoy. But yeah, thanks very much. See you soon. Bye bye.